evening, everybody. What's going on? Good morning, good afternoon. It might be morning, it might be afternoon. I don't know when it is, but it is Arc launch day. And depending on when you're watching this, happy ArcFall day to you, wherever and whenever you may be or where watching thingies. Hi, I'm UltimatDjz. This is Teaching Trek, and take a look up here behind me. This is Anthology. By the way, shout out Captain Mark. I like the cat in the captain's chair. It's great. But look around me. I got a Disco. I've got an Enterprise. I've got the Cerritos. I got the Enterprise D. I got Tandy and Rutherford. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Anthology. This is Anthology, and it is indeed the launch of a combined arc. So let's get into it. What is coming? I've been challenged to only do a 10-minute video, so no opinions, no analytics. I'm just going to give you the stuff. Ladies and gentlemen, Devana Tandy is new this month. Again, no captain's maneuver, just like we're used to. Officer ability, increasing the health of all officers on the ship by 5%. Meh. Bleh. Below decks officer ability, though, this one is good. Increasing ship's whole health 55%, tiering all the way up to 160% as she promotes. This is an underdeck ability, and that is going to be quite nice. All right, let's take a look at Rutherford very quickly. Lower decks crew, same thing. No captain's ability. Increasing piercing by 30% on the bridge, but again, increasing ship's shield health by 35%. These are substantive numbers here on the lower deck abilities. I really, really like that. There are your two officers. See, we're going to wham, bam, go through this thing really, really quick. We got new cosmetics, we got new missions, and we have new refits. I kind of teased that there might be some Latinum stuff going on this month. Let's take a look at our Dvorfisha and getting a small little change to the Dvorfisha, and shout out Rip for yet a new another add into the ship page. Refits being added here. Check it out. This refit, this skin, going to take 120 shards and will increase the number of Dvorfisha parts gained from refining CLAT, and unlocks a new refinery that will allow you to use that those Fisha parts. Okay, this is weird. All right, I don't know that I like this. Maybe this is they're thinking like 2 years down the road. I don't know, but not only will you get an increased number of Fisha parts from this new, from unlocking this refinery, but then you'll unlock a second refinery that if you decided that you didn't want to upgrade on the Fisha or wanted or got done with it, then you can take those Dvorfisha parts and you can actually convert them into G4 ship parts all the way up through Fisha tier 9, or if your Fisha is tier 10 or higher, you can convert them into G5 ship parts. Somewhat interesting there. I don't know. Yeah, you'll be able to buy that skin, so yay. All right, another skin this month for the USS Discovery. We're getting the Section 31 skin, and this skin down here is going to add 50% more officer shards to the Discovery recruit chest, and it will add Lorca to the pool of officers. All right, so that's not too awful bad. More officer sourcing and adding Lorca. You can buy that one too. There is a new... Yeah, I told you, no opinions. There is a new research this month. It is taking... we don't see it in here. Let's find it. The Syndicate Prime. And what is it going to cost? It is taking a Syndicate Prime particle. That's your new currency. Can you guys see that here? I'll turn the cat off for a second. Syndicate Prime particle, 1,000 of them. And so not a grindable prime right here, but what's it going to do? It is going to increase the amount of Syndicate XP you get from the daily chest. Yeah. And it's a prime. Now it's available at Ops 27. So there you go. You got that. Got that there too. Oh, okay. Shout out Bubba Joe. G5 rare epic. No, where are they? Where are the G5s? Oh, we got Deece in there. There you go. Let's see. There you go. Level 58 miners. The USS Beatty is coming out and going to start at a 420% boost to gas mining speed and get all the way up to 970 at tier 12. Should be pretty easy for you guys. Here's your total tier 12 costs on G5 materials. That doesn't look that bad. 355,000, 155,000 rare. You guys have no problem with G5 rare materials or anything, do you? I didn't think so. Warp ranges. Warp ranges, obviously stupid high. 900. 975. And cargo looking to be decent, but, you know, not anything super great different than what you've already got. So, yeah, there's the USS Beatty, the gas miner. You got the Varax, which is the Romulan miner, okay? And then you've also got the Mauga Klingon miner. So there you go, new level 58 survey ships. You guys excited for that? Cool. Let's see what else we got. Yeah, that's all we're going to tell you about right now. I tell you what, I will tell you about Tendi, all right? There is something that I can praise this month. Tendi will be part of a meta this month, which will be 100% free to play. 100% free to play. That's good, right? No. Now, by the way, well, let me rephrase. I say free to play. I mean that you will not have to spend actual cash. You will not need to buy a $100 pack. You will not be forced into buying a $100 battle pass, but the meta will be potentially expensive and complicated this month. You will have 2 material spend weekends and 1 ultra spend weekend, all right? So, yeah, you need to work on that. Plus, she is only going to be available to level 20 plus this month. You have to complete 100% of all SMSs, including the weekend material and ultra spends, and you'll be able to get her unlocked. So that's actually really, really good. I like her lower deck ability. Okay, I really, really do. The lower deck ability is good, and she is an epic who is complete free to play. I'm very, very happy about that. When I say free to play, I mean probably expensive in game currency, but you can do it without spending any actual dollars. Lastly, which may be important to some of you, this is an event store month. Woohoo! All right, I am kind of excited about that. And in speaking to this month's Arc Runner, we are being told that we would expect decent numbers of event store loot. We'll be keeping track of it for you again this month. So, and that will, make sure that we know what to spend it on and how much we're going to be getting and so forth and so on. But yeah, so you have an event store month. This is Anthology of Star Trek, and why we kind of mentioned here at the very beginning that, we've got all these different ships up here, okay? We are visiting this month. We are visiting Discovery. We are visiting TOS. We are visiting TNG, and we are doing some lower decks events as well. It's going to be a very, very busy month. I've seen the event calendar. It looks very, very nice and full. Lots of stuff going on, okay? Just an absolute ton of stuff. We're going to be beginning with TNG right up here at the beginning. TNG week is first, and there is going to be a ton of events. And then next week, we got Discovery. The week after that, we've got TOS. So should be relatively exciting month as far as revisiting a lot of this content, but as far as new features, not really a whole lot cooking there, and certainly not. I mean, you got Tendi, and that's about it for the free to play. All right, lots of other skins and things like that going to be sold. And as I was saying earlier, I'm not as super excited about this month as I was last month. I am happy about an event store. I'm happy about that. That's good. Yay, event store. And free-to-play meta. I'm good with that, too. It's going to be expensive, so get ready with your materials and your ultras. That's happening. The rest of the stuff is going to be somewhat difficult to acquire. And I question their returns. Okay, we'll have to see how much more Syndicate XP, but, the Disco skin, I don't know about all that. I mean, some people have those officers, for the most part, pretty near maxed. Except for Lorca, but, okay. And then, whatever. The Fisha. And there's your arc, everybody. UltimatDjz, super excited. Can you? No. Wow, that is a very terrible head shake. Here, let me try this again. UltimatDjz is very excited. It looks like it's going up and down. That's weird. Okay, well, there you go. There's your ArcFall video. We'll do a Talking in Cars a little bit later so we can continue to talk about my disappointment. My name is UltimatDjz. Please subscribe. Give a thumbs up. Leave your comments, questions in the section below, and we'll answer them if we are able to. My name is UltimatDjz. Thanking you for being here. Share with your friends and family and tell them to be more excited than I am. Bye, everybody.